Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back. Today I am going to be doing a very quick little demo on how I do my sublimated car coasters. So if you don't know what sublimated car coasters are, they are these. So this is what we'll be making. They are simply little coasters that sit in the cup holders of your car for you to put your drinks on. They're just decorative, they look cute, they look pretty, they can be personalised, you can make them however you want to, whatever prints, text, logos, anything on these at all. And I have just packaged them up to make them look nice enough to gift. So this is what we'll be making today. So if that is of interest to you, please do stick around and I'll show you how. So guys, as you can see, this is the printer I use. It is an Epson printer. It's called the SureColor F100. And it is a printer that is specifically used for sublimation. So you can convert other printers into sublimation printers. You just literally buy the sublimation ink and put that ink in instead of regular ink. But you do, as soon as you do that, you do lose the warranty. So it becomes void. So if you do have a problem with the printer after that, then you're a bit stuck. So I did want to do things the right way and I just got myself the correct sublimation printer. So yeah, this is the one I've got, the Epson SureColor F100. So guys, before we get started, I'll just run through a few of the bits and pieces that I've got here, which allows me to go through with the sublimation process. So first up, we have our heatproof mat. So it's quite thick. You can get all of this that I'm going to say now, you can get on Amazon, by the way. So you've got your heatproof mat that will stop you from burning your carpet or your flooring or your desk or whatever it is you sublimate on. You've got your designs, which I have printed off on sublimation paper using sublimation ink and a sublimation printer. We have our neoprene coasters, which also need to be specifically made for sublimation. They have some sort of sublimated coating on the front, which allows the ink to adhere to the product. So I've got two of them. I've got some parchment paper and a heatproof Teflon sheet. So you can buy these. I got them in a pack of 3. And finally, the most important part, you will need a heat press. There are different size heat presses you can get. For what we're making today, the little coasters, we only need a small one. So that's what I'll be using. I have got the Cricut heat press. I'll show you that now. I have the Cricut heat press 2, which is slightly bigger than the Cricut heat press. And I think the size of this one is, I think it's 12 by 10, 12 inches by 10 inches. I think the smaller one is 9 by 9. So there's not a big difference, but there's enough. Oh, and I almost forgot, you will also need some heatproof tape. This tape is specifically designed to withstand extremely hot temperatures, so it won't melt under the heat. So yeah, you can't just use regular tape. You do need to get some tape, which is specifically for sublimation. So whilst we get everything prepped and ready, we will switch on our Cricut heat press. And I've got mine on 400 degrees Fahrenheit and I press for about 45 seconds. Timings and temperatures, they're always different. You do need to sort of have a little go, and it's more trial and error. Like I've done this on various different temperatures, different time frames, and I just find that 400 degrees Fahrenheit at 45 seconds works good for me for these coasters. But yeah, as I say, that's not standard. Just literally have a play about yourself and see what works best for you. So whilst that's heating up, we will get our coasters all set up and ready to print. So first things first, we're going to get our car coaster ready to print on. So we've got the coaster there. I did roll over it with a lint roller just to make sure there was no debris or anything stuck to the surface, because that could ruin the final look. So that's our coaster there ready. We've got our design just here. So I'm going to pop that over the top. In fact, let me turn it that way so I can actually center it up all nicely. So that looks about right. I'm going to get some tape and tape that down just to make sure that it doesn't move. So we'll pop a little bit there. We'll pop a little bit there. And just one more piece just to make sure it's nice and secure. Maybe just a little bit there. So that just makes sure that the product, the item you're sublimating on, doesn't move about once you put the heat press on top. So that's all stuck and ready to print. But before we do that, let's just prep our space here. So we've got our heatproof mat. We have our Teflon sheet. I'm also going to place down some parchment paper. because the ink, as you can see here, there's going to be excess ink around the edges and that can transfer onto your mat. So you don't want to ruin your Teflon sheet or your mat. So the parchment paper will just capture all that extra ink and then you can just chuck that away. You don't have to worry about it ruining anything. So that's all there in place. We're going to take our car coaster. We're going to flip it this way round so that the rubber side is going down. So that's there ready. We then also take a second Teflon sheet and place that over the top just as a little bit of added protection. As you can see, the heat press is all ready now. It's heated up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. It's set at 45 seconds and it gave a little beep just before to let me know that it's ready to use. So here we go, guys. This is the fun bit. We're going to take our heat press and we are going to place it on top of where we've just set up our car coaster. We are going to just gently push down on that and press the little C button there that's lit up in green, and we're just going to hold this down on top of the coaster until the timer ticks down from 45 seconds all the way down to 0, and then the print should have transferred and we'll be ready. So that's the heat press part done. All we need to do now is just peel back our first Teflon sheet. We can see our car coaster just here, so let's take off that top layer, peel off that tape, and you can see now our car coaster is printed. Looks absolutely lovely, super cute. It's still quite warm. What I tend to do is lay it flat and put something hard on top of it, even if it's just like my phone or something, just to keep that shape pressed down, because they tend to curl because they are neoprene. So I just put something hard on top of it just while it cools down to keep it in place. You can see now that print is all transferred onto the coaster, so it's gone very pale. So that's how it should look once it's sublimated. Whilst that first one is cooling down, we can get on with the second one. So I'm going to put you on a quick time lapse and we'll get this prepped and ready to go again. So guys, that is how quick and easy the sublimation process is. And here we have our very cute little, I'm trying to hide my nails because they're so bad, our very cute little car coaster. So we've got one there, we've got another one there. So a nice little set of two, which I'm now going to package up to make them look nice and cute and ready to gift. So guys, the way I do this is I make these little backing cards, again on Canva. I just have my logo and things on there. So I print them off at home. I have these little cello wraps, which I pop them inside of, and obviously the items. So all I will do is place my two coasters like so onto the card. I normally have little sticky dots, and I'll pop little sticky dots on just to stop them moving, but I've run out, so I need to get some. I will take my cello wrap and pop this inside like so. So it sits nicely like this. Turn that over. Just going to seal that. Oh, does anyone else hate these? They just stick to you. You try and get them off and they just, look, they just stick. You try and throw them and they just stick to everything. Ah! So we'll seal this like that. Turn that over. You've got a nice little gift, and all I do to finish it off is pop on one of my little stickers, which I also do at home, again on Canva, and then I have a silhouette machine that I can cut them on, so print and cut. So just stick this on the back, so that looks like that, and then the front looks like this. So there we have it, guys, the finished product. Cute little car coasters, all ready, packaged, and yeah, ready to gift. We've made our own backing cards, we've popped our little logo sticker on the back. And this is all stuff you can do at home. Like, as long as you've got your laptop, the use of Canva and your printer, you can prepare these at home yourself. So it'll just save you that money of paying for an external company to do it. So yeah, that is that. I would love to do a much more in-depth tutorial on sublimation. I just currently don't have the workspace to set it up properly and make it all look nice and aesthetic. So once I get to that point, I will definitely do a proper demo for you. But this was just a little sneak peek into yeah, how I make them. Just a bit of fun. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, as I do upload. I've been trying to upload weekly. There are lots of tutorials on. I do quite a bit of sewing, so there are sewing tutorials on there. Lots of how-tos, so go check them out if that's your thing. I also throw in a few vlogs now and again if I've got days out or anything like that. I do like to vlog it. It's just basically a channel to share things that I enjoy. So that includes the sewing, the arts, the crafts, traveling, days out. And I even tried my hand at a little cinematic short the other day because I really love like cinematic style film. So I was just having a little play, thought I'd video it and document it, and I did. So that's there as well. It's just a quick 4.5 minute video. But yeah, if you are interested in any of that, please do hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell, because that way you will hear about the videos that I've posted. And if it is one that's of interest to you, you can go ahead and watch it. If it's not, you can swipe through and wait till the next one. So yep, that's it from me for now, guys. Until the next video, thank you so much for being here today. I do appreciate it. Have a lovely rest of the week and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.